Hi, editing Usagi here to leave a quick thanks to my friend who helped me voice act Callum, the spider's oldest son. He wanted to stay anonymous, but he'd still appreciate the credit, so here you go. And enjoy the video. Oh, a human. Sorry, did I wake you? I tried to be as quiet as possible. I mean, that's kind of hard with all my little ones, but I really did try. Anyway, um, well, you're awake now, so good morning. Hmm? Oh, right, well, I just figured since you eat instant noodles almost every day, and I heard that too much sodium isn't good for humans. I thought I wanted to cook something for you. Also, I hope you don't mind me using the tea kettle. I stumbled upon it when I was trying to find the bowls. Hmm? Well, when you are a single father like me, you kinda have to pick up on household skills really quickly. Anyways, go on, sit. Breakfast will be ready in a moment. Alright, here you go. I I hope you like it, because uh, hey, what are you doing? No, 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 Callum, don't climb on the curtains. Come here. Callum, baby, we talked about the curtains. They're not a jungle gym. And what did I say about chewing on them too? You can't just chew on everything soft the human owns, you know? There we go. Look at you. Legs everywhere, just like your papa, huh? Go on, play with your sister, and stay off the furniture, please. I'm really sorry about that. It's been a week and I still can't keep them in check. Really? Oh, human, you're too kind. Still, I'll try and keep them calm while you eat. But, you know, now that you're by my side, things have been a bit easier. I mean, you help me take care of them and allow us to live here without a second thought. I don't think most humans would do that, especially with how humans view us. Uh, oh, um, you really want me to tell you about her while you eat? Okay, if you insist. Well, it's not like I don't want to. I have to tell you at some point, right? Because we're roommates now. She was. Well, she was beautiful, to say the least. Not just in the way she looked, but in the way she moved. Strong, graceful, sharp fangs, glossy eyes, slender body. textbook arachnid. Textbook arachnid goddess, you know. She could web spin an entire nest and still have time to paint her claws. I met her when I was younger. A lot younger. She stumbled into my life. Literally. She tripped and ended up in my old corner hideout like she owned it. She told me I was cute. Even told me I was clever. She even said she liked how my mandibles clicked together when I was nervous. Which I still don't really get, but... you know. And for a while, I really thought she loves me. But then the eggs came, and the weight of being a parent, of being present, hit harder than either of us expected. She didn't like the noise or the mess. She couldn't handle calming down the babies. She said I was too clingy. She said I was too nagging. And then one morning she was just gone, with only a note next to our what used to be our bed. She said she wasn't made for this life. She said she needed freedom. Callum was confused, to say the least, and very upset. He'd ask constantly where his mama was each day. I don't think he understood what happened. Charlotte was still learning how to walk, but she still knew something was wrong. Such a perceptive one that little girl is. I kept telling myself it was okay, that I could do it alone, that I didn't need her. But some nights I just wrapped myself in silk and cried. Cried and cried over and over until I eventually gave in to exhaustion. I didn't want them to see, so I buried my face into the silk, but considering my little ones, I think they know each time I cry. And then I wasn't able to afford the rent in my old place anymore. I had to move to so many different places because of so many reasons. Either the space was too small, too uncomfortable, humans thought I was too weird, too scary, and stuff like that. It was a bunch of hopping around places. But then I stumbled upon your place. Then you found me in your closet. And instead of panicking and screaming, you welcomed me. You made space. You gave me time. You gave us a chance. Even after I told you about the kids and, you know, the many, many eggs still waiting to hatch, you didn't flinch. Not even once. You didn't have to care. You really didn't. But you did anyway. I don't know if you realize how much that meant to me back then.
Papa, I'm sleepy.
Aw, okay, sweetheart. Want me to hold you? Alright, come here. uh, it's fine. Callum could sleep anywhere as long as he's next to me. He'd be willing to sleep in a trash can if he needed to. um, We can keep talking, is what I'm trying to say. Hey, um, can I ask you something? Do you ever regret this? Letting me be here? Us being here? The mess, the noise, the random holes in your clothing? Because if you do, I'd understand. Really, I know this isn't what you expected when you offered to share your home with a stranger, much less a single father spider thing. I just, if you ever felt like this was too much, I wouldn't be mad. I. Huh? You. You don't regret it? Oh. Oh, I. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to say that so confidently. I mean, I hoped, but. You know how my brain gets. I overthink every possible scenario that could happen. That's what happens when you have tons of spiderlings and only one you to keep them in check. I keep waiting for the moment you change your mind. Like, maybe I'll become annoying at some point, or one of my spiderlings will break something for the last time and you'll snap. But you just keep tolerating me, I guess. You just forgive me for everything and look at me like an actual person, not just a spider. And honestly, that's probably the scariest part. Because I think I'm starting to feel safe here. I think the kids feel it too. Callum's been asking less and less about the last place we stayed and more about you. He even draws you sometimes. Well, you wouldn't know because it's mostly just a circle with legs and a smiley face, but I know it's you because he draws a noodle cup next to it. He says to me you're his second papa. I didn't even teach him that, he just came up with it. Well, it's. When you put it that way, it sounds kind of strange. He just calls you his second papa because you take care of him too sometimes. I don't think he's even able to fully grasp the concept of romantic love yet. Oh, sorry, did I wake you up? Why don't you go back to sleep? I'll try and lower my voice.
Nuh-uh.
Oh. Well, I guess he's not gonna be sleeping for a while. Sorry about that. Where were we? It's just. You caught me off guard, that's all. No one's ever said things like that to me before. Not since. Well, you know. Usually, people don't even get close enough to say anything, they just see the extra legs and the weird eyes and go full on boom mode. I still flinch whenever I hear sweeping noises. But you. You treat me like I'm normal. Even when I'm not. Even when I'm a mess. And when I look at you, I don't feel like I'm some broken ex-boyfriend or a runaway closet creature anymore. I just feel like maybe I could be something better. Like, I could be someone better. Can I tell you something kinda weird? I know. Everything I've said today has probably been very weird, but this is weirder. Or not in a bad way, just in a personal way. You remember when you first opened the closet door and saw me there? I was terrified. Not of you hurting me, though, yeah, okay, that was part of it. But mostly, I was scared of being seen. Of someone actually looking at me. My legs, my fangs, and thinking, yep, that's something I could live with. But you did. And you do. And now, every time I catch you looking at me from across the room, when I'm sleeping or fixing a wall or untangling the kids from the curtains again, I can't help but wonder, is there a part of you that maybe likes me? Like, more than just as your roommate?
Papa likes the human, he wants to hold hands.
Callum! We do not tease people like that. Who even taught you what holding hands meant? Have you been spying on those human TV dramas again? I told you not to watch those before bedtime. uh, anyway, right, breakfast. How's your food? It's still warm? I can reheat it for you if you want. Oh, you think it's good? Really? Thank Arachne. I was so sure I messed up the seasoning again. I mean, you've seen what I eat when I'm on my own. Mostly bugs. It's hard to gauge what humans find tasty, you know? But I'm glad you liked it. I've been trying. I guess I just want to make this place feel more like home. Not just for me and the kids, but for you too. I know it's chaotic sometimes, but I'm trying. Oh? Yeah, Charlotte, she's been mimicking everything you do lately. I caught her trying to sweep yesterday with one of your socks tied to a chopstick. It was adorable. She's starting to copy the way you walk too, you know? Which is kind of funny because she has 8 legs, so it's this clumsy little bopping motion like she's trying really hard to be upright like you. She stumbles a lot, but she always looks so proud afterwards. You've really changed us, human. I used to think survival was the best we could hope for. That if we could just keep a roof over our heads and stay hidden, that was already a blessing. But now, when I see Charlotte pretend to sleep, or Callum climbing the curtains, or when I hear them giggling together while we make dinner, I realize we're not just surviving anymore. we're living because of you. And maybe that's why it's getting hard to pretend that I'm just grateful. I mean, I am grateful, but sometimes when you smile at me like that, I get this fluttery feeling in my chest. It's ridiculous. I know. I'm probably misreading everything. I mean, what would someone like you ever see in someone like me, right? An awkward, over apologetic spider with way too much dependency and emotional baggage. But if there was even the tiniest part of you that might want something more someday, I just thought maybe I'd want that too. I don't expect anything. I don't want to pressure you. You've already done so much, and asking for more just seems, well, rude. But if someday you did want to hold hands, or just sit on the couch and let my spiderlings crawl all over you again, I really like that. And I think they would too.
Pa, pa, papa.